Greetings everyone, my name is Dr. Gahlati and I'll be presenting the timetable for the first day in grade 1. The first one says, enter class and greet. The second one, introduce yourself to the class and the parents, whereby the teacher, for example, I am Ms. Lati and I'll be your teacher for the year and I'm looking forward to be working with you guys. And the third one says, children introduce themselves one by one, whereby they say their names and surnames.
My name is Pontwalana. The fourth one is to give the children work to do. They'll be given activities such as having to draw what they did during the holidays. And the fifth one is free play. They'll be given the opportunity to play on their own and to make their own rules without any adult involvement. And the sixth one is snack time. They'll eat their snacks and lunch. The seventh one is to explain the rules of the class to the children.
As Uzizipa has mentioned, that the seventh one would be explain the class rules. This is where the teacher explains or gives clarity rather on what the children can do in the class, what they cannot do in the class, what is allowed and what is not allowed. The eighth one, question and answer time. I think that this is quite straightforward. Any questions that the children have or have had throughout the entire day, maybe they were too shy to ask these questions, now would be the perfect opportunity for them to actually bring these questions up to the teacher so that the teacher can give clarity on these questions for them. The ninth one, converse with the children freely. This is a wonderful opportunity for both parties, the teacher and the learners, to get to know one another, to get to know each other's personalities. And this is a nice way for the teacher to bond with the children so that she or he can just ease their nerves. The 10th one, home time. Everybody loves home time. This is where the children are dismissed. Thank you.
Greetings everyone, I'm Sansiwe Bovu. I will be presenting about the learners class list. The reason why it is important to create a learners class list, it is because of it helps to keep daily record of the learners attendance and enables the school to monitor absenteeism and to do appropriate follow-up action with both parents and learners. Secondly, it is important for when it is required for medical and legal purposes. Therefore, it is important for the school to keep such information.
Good day everyone, I'm Brittany Gordon and I'll be speaking about the importance of name tags. The first point is that it will create a feeling of equality so that no one will be feeling left out. Second point, they will be feeling like they're part of a team. Third point, teachers will be able to keep head count on who's who in the classroom. Fourth point, this will build self-confidence around the learners so that they will be able to know each other and not feel left out. Thank you.
Today we will be talking about self-esteem. I will be personally discussing the first 2 points on the poster. So what is self-esteem exactly? Self-esteem is basically a person's personal self-worth and value, and it's very important to instill this in children from small already so that they know how special they are and that they grow up with this very strong self-esteem. So the first point is always respect yourself and others. This is very important, as children should always respect other people as well as themselves. And the second point is be optimistic and focus on the positives. We need to let children basically only focus on the positives and try not to focus on the negatives. So basically finding ways to find solutions to problems, for example. And yeah, thank you.
Hi, I'm Hilda Jansen. This is my key takeaway points for a positive self-esteem. Being supportive towards each other. That is part of having a growth mindset. Always respect yourself and others. Talking openly about anything can boost your confidence and self-esteem. Remember, Mistakes are learning experiences. You are all unique in your own way. You say to yourself, I am special.
Good day everyone, my name is Glavon and these are my two key points for building a positive self-esteem. The first one is no one is perfect. It's important that we let children know it's okay to make mistakes and that we learn from these mistakes. Oftentimes children feel that when they make a mistake that they've disappointed you or they've disappointed themselves, but we need to let them know that it's okay to move on and start over. Secondly, focusing on your strengths. In order to have a positive self-esteem, we need to help children focus on these strengths. In order for them to build that positive self-esteem, we cannot allow them to be stuck on the things that they cannot do or the things that they are not so good at. We as teachers need to help them build on these strengths so that they can become a better person. Lastly, it's important for a child to have a good role model. If the child has someone to look up to, someone who does things around the house without murmuring or without complaining, someone who does things with enthusiasm and a smile, that will be something that will stick with the child for a very long time. And that right there sets a good example for a child, and that will help build a positive self esteem. Thank you.
Behavior poster's appearance and design is bright, engaging, captivating, and interactive to ensure the poster does not disappear in the class. As dull, uninspiring, and boring things tend to become invisible to the children and to perhaps the teacher as well. The bright colors serve as a visual reminder. The children would enjoy moving the pegs to the statement which resonates with them on that particular day. The writing is legible and encourages children to read the statement and find the meaning within each of them. Important words are emphasized with different colors, and this would allow the children to remember the words, the statements on this poster in the classroom and hopefully outside the class as well.
Hi everyone, I'm Ezra Adams and I'll be speaking about the purpose of having a behavior chart in the classroom. A behavior chart, or just a chart in general, is always a good means or aid of teaching. Having a behavior chart in the classroom forms a big part of a classroom management system that utilizes positive reinforcements to maximum effect. And this involves tracking a child's behavior in class over a period of time with incentives for good behavior and also penalties for bad behavior. Some benefits of having a behavior chart in the classroom includes immediate feedback, clear expectations from the students, focusing on the positive, and also increased motivation. Thank you.
Homework strategies for my grade 1 class. Number 1. Make a pledge or an agreement that the learners can sign so that they can know what is expected of them for that term concerning homework. This is also important in allowing learners to have some agency in the work that they do. Number 2. Communicate with the parents. This is vital if you want children to do their homework. Parents who are involved will encourage their children to do their homework on time every day. This also allows us to make sure that learners do their homework and complete it on time. Number 3. Homework book. Each learner should have their own homework book in the classroom. Class activities or exercises should be completed in the homework book. Announcements from the school can also be pasted or written down by the learners in the homework book. That way they can know important dates and functions that are to take place in the school. Parents are to sign this homework book daily so that they may know what work their child is doing and also can encourage their child to do their homework.
Hello everyone. As Tamlin have said few strategies on how to develop homework in the classroom. So the following strategy will be: make the homework available online so that the absent students can also be able to keep up with the work, and it also prevents them from saying they were absent. The next strategy will be allow students to begin homework at the end of the class. That also helps them to ask questions about what they don't understand in the homework. It also helps you as a teacher to identify who is struggling and where. Lastly, you can reward students who have completed their homeworks on time. That will also encourage other students who did not complete their work to keep up with the good work so that they can also be rewarded at the end of the day.
I'll be talking about communication systems. First of all, the teacher would need to set a foundation, and a foundation can be set through a parents' meeting where the teacher can share information on how to get in contact with the parents or how to communicate with the parents. Second of all would be to get parents involved. Parents need to get involved in their children's academics, in their achievements, and in their behavior as well. This information can be shared through written information such as school-to-home notebooks. The third would be to contact the parents regularly. It is to build an understanding and trust through teachers and parents, and it is for parents to track their children's academics and to see how they're doing socially.
Hi everyone, my name is Elroy Tuse and I'm a foundation phase student. So today I'm going to be talking about how to develop communication with parents. So first, you have to set the foundation at the start of the school year by being open and being able to meet your parents. So secondly, you communicate early and establish a variety of communication methods early, whether it is face-to-face, mobile text, social media, or email. So you have to be detailed, you have to collect detailed information about each learner and share it with parents and focus on the accomplishments and work with parents to help them improve. So you have to get parents involved. Invite parents to your classroom to remind them about special events that are happening soon or presentations or important meetings. So contact parents regularly. Regular communication with parents keeps them up to date with their children.